Oh, what is going on, guys? It's Speedy here, and today I'm joined by my boy James. We're here to talk about the new Super Awakening on JP Grand Cross. Now, this is a big issue. In my opinion, I think it's a big issue. James also had his words on it. I believe you made a video on this as well. Of how
Gave my thoughts on what a bad idea this Super Awakening was.
it is super bad. It's been like 4 days now since I've been, playing PvP, and the meta is just, it's not fun. Like, playing JP PvP right now is not fun at all. Let's talk about the power creep first, of what happened with the power scale of what Grand Cross used to be to what it is now. 4 days after having the Super Awakening into the game. James, you want to tell them about the power creep a little bit?
All right, so before we discuss the power creep, right? Let's just have a rhetorical question. Did we need this? Well, it's not a rhetorical question, but did we need this power scale, this power creep? Absolutely not. We did not need this whatsoever. The game is already in a bad enough state, and then they've added this Super Awakening. Now every unit has more HP, more attack, more defense, more substats, more CP. It's just it's just messed things up so bad. Beforehand, like people, like gear and stuff, Madden and stuff, and like 6-6, but now you need to have 6-6 units, or at least 4-6 to give them.
Yeah, let's just say why it's bad. I think it would have been fine if it was available for everybody to upgrade their units for free. You know how it is, upgrading units from 0 to 6-star. But now you need.
Pay.
It is pay to win. It is 100% pay to win.
It's the definition of pay to win, because like you can't access a unit's full potential unless you have them 4-6. That's pay to win, dude. Like that's like proper, like balls deep pay to win. Everyone should be able to access a unit's full potential. Obviously, potential can be argued because 6-6 and stuff, but like your unit should be able to perform as best they can without needing dupes to get them stronger. It's just it's not good, man. It's terrible.
I think what they could have done was, I mean, if they want to keep the coins, fine, but do not freaking lock the stars behind super attack level. Like, don't do that. Why do that? That's just makes it super hard, especially for a lot of players in the game. I mean, obviously, me and James are able to do it because we've been playing the game for a while. We do spend a little bit on JP, so we can definitely get our units, up there. But even for us, man, like today, I faced a guy that, like, he had every single unit, like, 4-6, maxed out, like, every costume on there. His costumes awaken, like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, when you have a whale complain, I guess we're kind of like small whales, in a way, complain about this, there's an issue.
Like, I mean, look, in terms of Wales complaining, let's be honest, it's just like the overseas community. The Japanese players, they absolutely love this. They probably love this this kind of system so much, just because it's in their culture, right? They live to spend their money on games. So for like the majority of players who play JP, they're gonna be fine with it. But obviously us overseas players, we're not as complacent with spending all our money on games. That's why we have the issue. But then even JP players aside, like this is a serious issue, man, because you see, like there's always a gap between like pay to win players and free to play players, right? There always will be a gap, but then this just extends the gap even more, dude, because it's like you can't use a unit now, especially in this format of PvP. You cannot go into PvP with a unit.
Okay, I do want to touch up on that as well. I do want to touch upon that as well for free-to-play players. I don't know how many free-to-play players are competing at a high level on PvP. I don't see like many free-to-play players are in like champion, or challenge. What's the game mode? Like top 100?
Yeah, but the thing is, Speedy, right, is that this doesn't have to occur in what you call it, like a higher PvP. Like even people in lower PvP, right? If they have like units with dupes and stuff, and they have coins, they'll be able to do the same thing. At the top level, right? It doesn't, the free-to-play players aren't gonna have much of a chance. But even at the lower levels, there's still gonna be a lot of players who have a lot of coins, who they have dupes in their units. They're whales, but they don't play the game like super tryhard, right? So it's like it affects PvP in all like aspects. You know, it's not just at the high end, even at the low end. You know.
I do want to say also something like that. I think if you've been playing for like over 6 months, like even as a free to play player, you most likely should have King 6-6 or close to it, right? Or am I wrong? Like, unless you've been playing the game differently and just not playing it right, you should have King 6-6. Let's just say that, right? On global, I don't spend much at all on global, like barely at all. My King's already 5-6. I'm just waiting for him to be on discount to purchase more, the last coin for him. So it's been what, 4 months on global, since I've been actually like knowing what to do and how to play the game, and how to utilize my coins on global because I've played JP before. My King is gonna be at 6-6, and I barely spend anything on global. I keep my spendings on JP. So I feel like if you've been playing for 6 months, you should have like all the good coin shop units at max SA. Which, I mean, then with the free coins they gave out, and you should have maybe some coins saved up, you should be able to get, I would say, at least King maxed out as a free-to-play player, like at 4 stars. Or am I wrong to say that?
No, you're correct. But the thing is, right, this isn't a thing for just one unit, man. You can't just do this.
No,
for
right,
one unit.
exactly.
That's the issue. You can't just walk into PvP with your SA 10 King and think, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. No, you better have all your units SA 10. Your links SA 10. Like, it's just too much, right? It's too much. This isn't helped by the tower being extremely difficult and also resetting monthly. Like, dude, monthly? Like, really? As if free-to-play players aren't, like, you see, like, they're gonna have, like, they have their coins, like, they need to use their coins, right? Free-to-play players, they don't just have coins sitting there just just waiting to be used for SA. They probably still have to max out units and stuff, right, from the coin shop, or feed in dupes of units that they want to feed their dupes in. So it's just like, what does a free-to-play player do in this scenario, man? Like,
they don't. I think the only solution right here would be if they realize how unbalanced this is, which I don't see that happening on JP, because like you said, JP players live for this. Like, they love the paywall that is in the game. I hope the only way they can change this is maybe change it to not have it locked behind super attack level, and then have it where they give us a lot more of the free coins. Because right now, the only way we can obtain coins is the one-time free coins they gave away in the gift box and the Tower of Trials. And the Tower of Trials, like you said, is super hard. Like, I don't see no free-to-play player beating Escanor Fight. Like, I just don't see it. I mean, they probably could if they have, like, insane gear somehow. Like, they've been just, like, focusing and going ham on gear. They can probably beat Escanor. But I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people I know that are, like, whales in this game are even struggling on Escanor. Like, Ed, he's not even beat Escanor yet.
Yeah, I had a hard time with Escanor myself because I didn't have Goddess Elizabeth. But yeah, man. I mean, look, if I'm being honest, the only way I see any of this changing is if Japanese players, if they complain. I know that apparently the Korean players don't like this too much. I know they're a bit more sensitive to the spending compared to Japanese players. So on Korea, I don't know, they might do something about it. But on JP,
if they change it on Korea, they have to change it on Japan too, right?
Yeah. But like, if the Japanese players don't, make a big deal out of it, they're not. Why would they change it? They have no reason to change it. They're gonna make more money out of this because people are gonna be, they're gonna be forced to spend on new banners to get a unit at least 4-6 so they can access their max potential and stuff. And at this point, it's just like, yeah, man. If you want a unit to be usable in PvP, they have to be minimum 4 out of 6 with all their outfits.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far, honestly. Because yesterday I was using a team. My Goddess Elizabeth is 2. My Droll was 3. My King was max, and my Merlin was like 2. And I still was winning matches against the best.
Yeah,
players.
but you was winning matches. But you was using a team that's a counter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you faced anything but the team you're countering, I think you'd be pretty.
I don't know, man. I think this team can actually fare up against almost any team, kind of. Against, like, I guess not against, what's it called? A pen team, but anything else they can do pretty well on.
Fair enough. All right, cool. Maybe that's just, a special circumstance for your team. For example, my team, the team that I've been using for the last few months, I can't win a game, dude. I just can't win a game because my units are not super awakened. Like, there's just not much I can do. I have 4 units at SA4, and only one of them is for PvP. Like, you know, me personally, I'm not in the best position in PvP right now. It is terrible. I have a 40% win rate in ungeared. Like, I lose more than half my games. It's very bad, dude. It's very, very bad. But then again, I do want to address, right? We're not just gonna slander this because there are whales out there, right? Or maybe just people with lots of coins. If you can support the Super Awakening, then it's gonna be lovely for you, man. You're gonna get more CP. You're gonna get more stats. You're gonna be stronger. It's gonna be happy days if you have a lot of coins, right? So it's not just like, oh, it's bad, bad, bad. If you can support it, it's very good. Do you know what I mean? But how many people, like, you know, how many people can support this kind of thing? I don't know, man.
Not a lot.
'Cause,
I mean, the whales, yes, but not a lot.
Yeah, the whales will love it. The whales absolutely love it, man. But I mean, in terms of what this has done for PvP, everyone's 140k CC. 95% of the people are using the King, Elizabeth, Lost Vein Meliodas team. The meta is so unbalanced. Lost Vein Meliodas is just even more broken now. It's just I don't know, man. It's just a wreck.
I honestly think they nerfed Meliodas. They gave him crit resist.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, they gave him some crit resist. Nice. But everyone else got more crit chance, so it's like, does it?
It
really
doesn't
balance
matter. Yeah,
out?
it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
But I mean, look, Speedy, does this affect much in PvE? No, because PvE was already, you know, it was already a cakewalk.
yeah, PvP
really
is
not
easy.
much to,
I feel like if you don't play PvP, like, I mean, sure you can complain about this, but if you don't play PvP at all, or just play your like daily match, you're already like a champion for your 50 gems. I guess this is not an issue for you. It doesn't really affect you. But if you're like a hardcore PvP player and play PvP in the regular like I do, this is an issue because, like James said, meta is unbalanced. There's only 2 teams people running the game right now. The Super Awakening does affect a lot going in PvP, especially with the huge stat boost to CC level. Everything it does for it. Like today, I ran a match. I had Escanor on the team, right? I ranked them up. I did a rank 3 Escanor attack versus King, and it didn't do even half damage. It did like 49k damage against the King, okay? And he had Merlin in the back. He had no defensive tanks on the team. That's nuts. That's just nuts, dude. Not even half. With a rank 3 Escanor card, and my Escanor is like 4-starred as well. He's 10-starred, I should say. Like, it's not. PvP meta is unbalanced. It just made me mad, dude. The scene, King should like take at least 75% from a rank 3 attack. In what universe, man? In what universe?
It's just one of them things, man. You know, that guy. I don't know. That guy's King was, you know, maxed out, outfits maxed out, SA10. You know, it's just the whale stuff, man. There's just not much you can do about that stuff. But Speedy, do you want to discuss how expensive it is to actually Super Awaken?
It is super expensive. So let me break it down for you guys. I'm gonna go 7, 8, 9, and 10-star. So to go to 7-star, you need 225 points. To go 8-star, you need an additional 225 points. To go 9-star, you need an additional 450 points. And to go 10-star, you need 675 points additional. One platinum coin, that is the SSR coin, gives you 225. So you need 3 of those to get to 10-star, right? Or you need 3 of those to awaken from 9-star to 10-star. You need 1 of those to awaken to a 7-star, 8-star, 1 of those additional. So okay, let me add this up differently, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 7. You need 7 SSR coins to go all the way from 6 to 10-star.
Yeah. By the way, still 2 stars are locked. This isn't the full extent of the awakening. There's still 2 more stars left to unlock. So keep that in mind, guys.
Yep. Silver coins give 1. So you need a lot. Like, how much is that?
They're not
dude?
worth using it.
Like, you need over 1,000 silver coins, okay? Like 1,400 to get to max 10-star. Gold coins are 15. 15. Why is it 15? How come a platinum coin is 225 and a gold coin is 15? It should be at least like 30, okay? And then
Yep.
the free coin is 75. So you need 3 of the free coins to even get a star.
It's yeah, it's crazy.
What kind of who made this system? 15
By the
for a
way-
gold coin? Are you out of your mind?
By the way, if you do the tower, the Tower of Trials or whatever it's called, you finish that completely one time, you get to 4-star 1 unit. 1 unit. Just 1 unit. That is incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. You go through all of that challenge, right? Very, very tough. All of that just to super awaken 1 unit a month.
Yeah, I gotta wait
Right.
4 months to make a whole team super awakened?
Free to play, by the way, because we're not including like maybe if you summon and you get coin. We're just talking like completely free to play. What the game gives you, you get 1 super awakened unit every month, which isn't great. However, I'll cut them some slack because Grand Cross do this all the time. The first time they release a new system is very difficult to get. Just look at UR gear, right? When it first came, you only had to do a cave to get them. Nowhere else you could get them. Even if you wanted to buy the packs, they were limited to 5 a week, so you couldn't just spam buy packs. The cosmetics.
Yo, I swear if
Yeah,
they make a
raid
pack with the free coin.
With the raid cosmetics, you could only get it from the pack or hell raids, which were very, very difficult to farm, just because you have to farm like so many hell raids to even awaken 1 outfit. You might as well buy the pack. So eventually, what they do is they make it easier to get those resources, right? So maybe just a bit down the line, they'll make it easier to get the free coins. It doesn't change the fact that the free coins are worth 3 times less than a platinum coin. But it's just a thing. They probably will make it easier to get them, just because they're worth so much less than plat coins, which I don't understand why.
I do want to
mean,
say,
I can understand, but
I think we got our point across. This is bad system. I do want to say something for Global though. You better pray this doesn't come soon because they like to push quality of life updates. I think they think of this as a quality of life update, dude. I think this is what they think of it. You better pray it doesn't come like within the next month or 2 or 3.
no, better yet, don't pray, expect it. Start saving your coins from now. Keep this system in mind. If you are a global player, you're watching this video, keep this system in mind. It's a game-breaking system. You're gonna need your coins, right? So remember.
No, I feel like a lot of people are gonna quit on Global. Like,
You think so?
I think so. I legit think a lot of people are gonna quit on Global. Like a lot of them, and I think there's gonna be a community outrage, and hopefully Global changes it.
Keck W. We'll have to see. But yeah, man, just in case, if you're still gonna ride with this game no matter what, remember to save your coins. And I think that's pretty much all we had to discuss. We rambled a bit about.
Dude, we rambled for like 20 minutes almost. I didn't even know it was 20 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, man,
I can
not
ramble
to
about
get
this for another hour, honestly. Like, it's not a
Yeah.
problem, but for your guys' sake, I want to cut the video there because it's already like very long. Like I said, it's bad. It's not a good update. I think a lot of stuff needs to be changed, especially the PvP balancing. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links does ban lists for cards.
but that's not a gacha game, bro. It is but that's what
It
someone
is a
said to
gacha
me,
game, though.
on
You
Twitter. They're
summon
like,
for your
"Oh,
cards.
gacha games don't do ban lists and stuff, but it's like, how are you gonna fix this? Release a more broken.
You have to
unit,
do
so then
you have to do a ban list. You have to do a ban list.
there's just no
At
way
least
to
make
fix
a
this,
mode. Okay, you can use the unit in like one mode. Make a mode, the competitive mode, like a ban list for the competitive mode.
We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see.
I don't know. All right, check out James. I'll link in the description. Peace.
Sweet.